The ASEAN region is currently at a crossroads, halfway through the 2025 ASEAN Community blueprints and faced with the unprecedented challenge of COVID-19. What does the region's vision for an ASEAN Economic Community, or the AEC, look like? What has ASEAN economic integration achieved, and how has it contributed to the well-being of its people? How can ASEAN build back better in the world that has been irreversibly transformed by COVID-19? In this series of videos, we will attempt to answer these questions. Let us begin with a closer look at the ASEAN Economic Community. Comprising 10 diverse member states, ASEAN represents over 660 million people, making it the world's third largest market. As of 2020, it is also the world's fifth largest economy, with a total GDP of $3 trillion. The ASEAN Economic Community, or AEC for short, it's one of the three community pillars of ASEAN. The history of the AEC can be traced to the creation of the ASEAN Free Trade Area, or AFTA, in 1992. It is reaffirmed through the commitment to realize a deeper and broader economic integration under an ASEAN Economic Community in the 2013 Declaration of ASEAN Concord II. The AEC adopted its first blueprint in 2007. And after 8 years of implementation, the AEC was established as part of the ASEAN community in 2015. This marked the start of our journey as an economic community. The AEC Blueprint 2025 has been guiding the next phase of ASEAN economic integration since 2016. By 2025, it hopes to transform ASEAN to become a highly integrated and cohesive economy, a competitive, innovative, and dynamic region, a region with enhanced connectivity and sectoral cooperation, an economic community that is resilient, inclusive, people-oriented, and people-centered, and a global ASEAN. The AEC agenda can be summed up as follows. First, ASEAN internal market integration to facilitate the seamless flow of goods, services, investment, capital, and skills. This is done by removing tariffs and non-tariff barriers, streamlining and synergizing regulation and processes, and harmonizing standards. Through market integration, businesses and consumers have more and better market opportunities. Second, promoting sectoral cooperation, from strategic enablers such as transportation, ICT, and energy, to key sectors such as food and agriculture, to tourism. Sectoral cooperation promotes regional value chain development, capacity and productivity building, innovation, and technology adoption. Third, building linkages with other partner economies to expand market opportunities and strengthen our position in global value chains. These linkages manifest through free trade and comprehensive economic partnership agreements, as well as trade and investment work programs. The blueprint also recognizes emerging issues and global megatrends to keep the AEC relevant and effective. Among these main trends are digitalization and sustainability, which have been accelerated by the pandemic. Moreover, the pandemic exemplified the increasingly cross-cutting nature of the issues faced by the region. Through all this, engaging the broader stakeholders, from the business sector to external partners, as well as the broader communities, are key to understanding their expectations, identifying challenges, and evaluating the impact of the AEC. I will conclude by recalling that the basic objective of the AEC is to provide ASEAN people with better economic opportunities and the means and capacity to improve their quality of life. These opportunities must be available and accessible to all. Despite the challenges along our integration journey, history has shown that by staying together, ASEAN has been able to overcome major crises and emerge stronger. This time is no different. ASEAN will stay together to ensure that the region's recovery from COVID-19 is resilient, inclusive, and sustainable.